too.
Okay, today I'm going to show you what I actually made for myself. My kids are extremely picky, so whenever I make myself a healthy snack, I never actually factor them into eating it because I actually don't think they're ever going to like it. And I made these, and my kids ate the whole thing, and I got like 2 pieces. So that's how you know you have a winner. Bananas, just like people, are the sweetest when they're freckled, okay? So when your bananas look like this, you're not in trouble, you're actually in luck. The kids are like, ew, they're mushy, and I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about because they taste the best right now. But if you have too many bananas and you can't eat them all, I really like to freeze them, and then you can use them for smoothies, or you can use them for muffins or banana bread or whatever it is, or you can do this, and I'll show you what I do. All we do is peel the bananas and slice them up. On a tray is just the easiest way because it's the neatest. Right, and then we just slice them into rounds, and you can make them as thin or thick as you'd like. I kind of go like that. And then I arrange them in an even layer so that they freeze evenly. So I'm just gonna eat some of them. This is actually also great because as I'm preparing it, my kids are always like, oh, could I have the end? And I'm like, sure, you could eat some fruit. I'm gonna pop these in the freezer. And in the freezer, I actually have a tray of frozen ones so that we don't have to waste any time. Wait, no, actually I forgot. First I wanna melt some chocolate and peanut butter because that's actually what we're drizzling on top of the bananas, and that's kind of the whole thing. But without that, it's just frozen bananas, which is good, but that's not what we're doing here today. So they're still in the freezer, and I'm gonna melt some chocolate and peanut butter, and I'm actually going to show you how I do that because that's just fun in itself. Alright, what I have here is a regular bowl. You could use a large measuring cup, whatever you have, and I'm actually going to fill it with boiling water, and then I'm going to drop the peanut butter and chocolate at the same time in the boiling water. They're in zip top freezer bags, and they're going to melt as they just chill out in the water. The reason I use zip top freezer bags is because the freezer bags are thicker than the regular zip top bags, and that means that they won't melt, but what's inside will. So these just hang out, and actually I love this method because it's foolproof. I have a lot of little kids running around all the time, and if you forget about this, literally nothing happens. It just like re-solidifies into what it was before. After about 2 minutes, it's nice and melted, but I kind of like to stick it back in the water just to make sure that none of the pieces and the peanut butter is melted too. Now, why do you need to melt peanut butter? You don't really need to melt peanut butter, but I like when things are perfect and when the lines are thin and nice and they match the chocolate. That just makes me happy. Now I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and go get the frozen bananas. All right, here's our TV magic. The tray is so cold, by the way. That's why I'm using a towel. Look at it, it's like not even in the right shape. Oh, it's just on. How'd that happen? Just dry off the bags because I don't want any of the water dripping down. And you want to snip a tiny corner so that you can have a nice thin drizzle. So check it out. Ah, it's pretty. And also when you're drizzling, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna taste delicious either way, but I like to go over the actual thing that you're drizzling on top of, because if you go like this, you know, you drizzle like that, you'll see the ends of your lines, if that makes any sense. But if you pass through them, it just becomes like a nice striped kind of design. So we're gonna do some peanut butter and chocolate, some just peanut butter, like these. And some just chocolate. Just for fun, I like flipping it the other way so that the chocolate lines go in the opposite direction. This is it. This is exactly how simple it is. At this point, you can start eating them because I don't know if you can tell, but they start to really set up. Like the chocolate on the parchment is still melted, but the chocolate on the bananas is totally solidified because the bananas are so cold. Now, we enjoy these straight out of the freezer. If you let them kind of defrost a little bit, the bananas get a little weird and mushy. So just eat them straight out of the freezer, and that's it, guys. Easier does it. Banana slices, peanut butter chocolate. What's a good title? Should have thought of that. Anyway, these are super easy and a really great treat for you and the kids. I hope you enjoy. Yum. And also, all the excess chocolate and peanut butter are a lot of fun to snack on too. Yet!
What? I have no idea.
I really don't know what day it is anymore. Oh no.
Bob?
Hello.
I love that you were chewing the whole time.
It's what I do in quarantine.
Let's see, doesn't need to happen.
I like them when they're lined.
Wait, do one more time. I start laughing.
Okay. Like Zip Top is a brand now. Should we tell them that it's really take 15?
It's not take. One take Esty. Someone take Esty. Go ahead.